journey. Welcome, welcome, welcome to Walking the Path. I'm so grateful that you guys are here. I'm so grateful to be here. Happy Thursday. Well, I'm coming to you live from Los Angeles, California. Hey, welcome, welcome. I'm so glad you guys are here. I wanted to share with you, I'm traveling. I'm in LA and I'm going to see my family in Tucson, Arizona, where I was born and raised, and I'm really excited to go see them. So I want to just welcome everybody to Rhythmia's Facebook page, to Rhythmia's YouTube channel, to my Facebook page and my YouTube channel, and just tell you a little bit about what's going on at Rhythmia, which is what's going on at Rhythmia every day. It's amazing. And then after we talk about Rhythmia for a second, I'm going to tell you about the topic today, which is you got to be on your own side. You got to be on your own side. Hey, everybody, thanks for joining in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Come on in. All right. So Rhythmia. I have become more and more aware of the brilliance of what we teach at Rhythmia, which is the basic idea of a split, that something happens to all of us at some point in our lives, and it doesn't matter whether it appears to be big or small. It doesn't matter because it all is trauma. Trauma isn't what happened. Trauma is the story that we tell ourselves about what happened, and we tell ourselves certain things about that story, what happened. And because of that little thing that happened, we put on masks. We put on layers of protection of who we think we need to be in order to make sure that we feel loved and that we are enough, that we belong, and that we're safe. This is what happens. And I'm seeing it over and over again in myself and in my clients that I work with and in the people that come to Rhythmia. It is the same story, and it truly is by design, as we teach here at Rhythmia. So I got to tell you, we're on to something. You got to come down and check it out. Come see this transformation for yourself. We see it. I see it every day, week in and week out. Amazing transformations of people seeing those masks, seeing the masks that they put on themselves in order to protect ourselves, feeling vulnerable and comfortable enough to take down those masks and to really be our true self. That's what we call a soul merger. And when you merge with your soul, you heal. You heal your body, you heal your relationships, you heal your life. So come down and check it out. And now, on to the topic of the day. You got to be on your own side. What does that mean? What does that mean? We got to be on our own side. Well, just as I was talking about a moment ago, a lot of the stories that we tell ourselves have to do with us not being enough. I'm not enough. I'm bad. I'm wrong. I was talking to a friend this last week who remembered a situation, he was 3 or 4 years old, with his dad, and the situation was simply, my dad corrected me, his dad corrected him, and he internalized I'm bad. His dad didn't beat him. It wasn't anything, it was just a normal thing that a parent does to their children. They correct them, they're teaching them, they're being a good parent. But kids interpret it differently. So my friend interpreted that as I'm bad. That is hey everybody, what's up? Welcome. That's the story, right? That's the mask. Well, I'm bad. That's the first thing. And then what do? Well, I'll have to be this way in order to not be perceived bad. Because if I'm bad, I won't belong. If I'm bad, I'm not lovable. If I'm bad, I'm not safe. So, hey, Sherry. Hey, Joy. Hey, Sandra. Diane. Wow. Everybody, there's too many people over here in the Instagram world. Okay, so here's the idea. And thank you for everybody in the Instagram world. And thank you for everybody in the Facebook and YouTube worlds. So when we do this, when I say, oh, I'm bad or I'm not enough, I'm rejecting myself. When I compare myself to other people, I'm rejecting myself because I'm rejecting my experience. This is my experience of life. This is what life has for me. Whatever it is, whether I like it or not. And when I reject that, I'm rejecting life. And I am a part of life. And therefore, I'm rejecting myself. This is what I mean when I say you got to be on your own side. You got to be on your own side. We have to be on our side, that we are enough, that we are good people, that we are loving in our hearts, that we do intend the best. And we have to believe that about ourselves, because the world's going to tell you it's not true, because so much of the world wants to get something from you, or it's in their interest to put you down for some reason, for whatever reason. It's all unfolding in divine perfection. So that's why no matter what the appearances are, no matter what the circumstances are, we don't get caught up in a circumstance. We don't get caught up in appearances. We don't get caught up in comparison. We don't get caught up in what other people say, because we know what anybody thinks of me is none of my business. That's easier said than actually done. Really, really hear that. What anybody thinks of you, none of your business. It's hard. It's easy to say, oh, yeah. Of course, I agree with that one 100%. Wait till they start saying stuff. Wait till they start saying stuff and see. Yeah, Angie says, I need this today. Girl, I need it too, Angie. We need to be on our own side. We got to be on our own side, because guess what? The presence of God is on our side. The presence of love is on our side. The presence of beauty is on our side. The presence of infinite intelligence is on our side. The presidents, and the presidents, I mean, those greenback presidents, they on our side too. That's why. Oh my God. I got to tell you, I miss LA. I had to go to the post office today. Off topic. I got to go to the post office today. And you know, there were these two women, Yvonne and Jeannie, were at the post office on Aviation Way by the airport. Ooh, girl, let me tell you, me and Yvonne and me and Jeannie, we're tight. It was like the Ritz-Carlton of post office, because the post office, like, you know, you go to the U.S. post office, it's like ambition went to die there, right? Not at the aviation post office. No, you got. I think it's Yvette or Yvonne, I can't remember, and Jeannie, and they were like helping me out and doing, oh, come on, boy, come back here. You got to do this. They were just. It was the best. We were wishing each other happy birthday. Then there was another lady that must have gone in there frequently, because I said, this is the best post office. And the other customer goes, they're always smiling in here. Happy Easter, everybody. She said, happy Easter. You know, we were like this down at the post office. I've never had such a good experience at the post office in my life. Thank you, Angie and Yvette. And I got my package sent off to my brother up in Alaska. So anyway, back to the topic. You got to be on your own side. You got to be on your own side. Thank you, Belinda. Love you. Diego, great to see you. So look. We got to be on our own side. We got to know that the presence of God is on our side. We got to know that the divine is our source and supply and will provide always. The divine is our source and supply and will provide always. We got to know that. That's being on our side. And when we are on our side, the whole universe is on our side. The whole universe is already on our side. But the thing is, we're not accepting it. We're blocking it with our own thought forms of fear. Now, I've said this before, but I don't think I really understood it. Because I saw it recently. I saw this. I saw how our own fear, our own sense of not enoughness can become like an entity on us. And it looks real ugly. I've been seeing it in some people, you know, and I've seen it in myself. When I'm in fear, when I'm in lack, when I'm in doubt, when I'm in worry, when I'm worrying about something, I'm not generating a big field of love. I'm generating a small field of fear. And that fear takes on a life of its own. And then it colors my interaction with people. So when I'm interacting with somebody from a place of I'm not enough, or I'm lacking, then I'm not open. I'm closed, and I filter everything that person says or does to me through my fear. And a lot of times, that fear will change the way what I hear that person says. I was talking to someone the other day, and I just knew they were in fear, and no matter what I said, they weren't hearing it, because they were hearing it through the lens of fear. I'm looking at this. Belinda Met says, wow, no kidding. You have to be on your own side. Truth be, dude, some others love you to pour on schmaltz to get you greasy and doubt. Go on, Belinda. They will pour on that grease of doubt. Don't let the demons of fear and doubt and worry come around you. But actually, here's the thing. Those demons are our own creation. Those entities of fear and doubt, they take on a life of their own. Hey, Candace, they take on a life of their own. And then they're projected out on us, and we filter everything through them. So what we got to do to be on our own side, boys and girls, my boos, what we got to do to be on our own side is remember the truth. That the divine is our source and supply and will always provide, that everything is unfolding in divine perfection, that everything is always worked out for us, that right now, right this second, right this moment, our needs are met. If your needs weren't met, you wouldn't be listening to this thing right now. So needs are met right now. I'm just talking about right now. I'm not talking about in a month and a half when the money runs out. The money that you got right now will run out because the budget that you did and everything. No. Don't worry. I'm right there with you. I'm right there with you. And I'm sitting on the edge of my seat and I'm going, it's always worked out. It's always worked out. Right now, my needs are met. I got everything I need right now. We got to hang out in that environment, in that mental space. That's being on your own side. That's knowing the truth. And then you got to do some work mentally. So I've been working with affirmation or denial and affirmation recently. A denial eliminates a negative thought, and an affirmation replaces the negative thought with an affirmative one. So if you're talking about lack, like I'm not enough, or I don't have enough money, or I don't know how this is going to happen, you say, I deny lack. I deny lack. There is no lack in the divine mind. I deny lack. There is no lack in the divine mind. All my needs are met. The divine is my source of supply and will provide always. Bam. And then you got to work with that statement. That's being on your side. You got to be on your own side and you got to work with that. I got to work with that statement. I deny lack. There is no lack in the divine mind. The divine is my source of supply and will provide always. All my needs are met. Boom. All my needs are met right now. I'm feeling it now. I'm feeling it powerfully happening now. Feel it now. Feel it now. I feel it now. I feel it now. Ooh, let's get rid of, I've got this thing going, I'd love to be able to get this and do that, but I got credit card debt and I'm not going to put anything else in those credit cards, right? Because those interest rates are going up. So I deny debt. I deny debt. There's no debt in God. There's no debt in the divine mind. I deny debt. Ooh, feel this. All my obligations are wiped out. I owe no man or institution anything. All my obligations are wiped out. I know no man or institution anything. All is squared. I send forth love and forgiveness. I deny debt. I deny lack. I deny illness. There's no illness in God. Every cell, every organ, every action in my body is full of divine light. I feel so much love circulating through my body right now. I feel so much joy circulating through my body right now. I feel so much abundance circulating through my body right now. Do you feel it circulating through your body right now? Feel it with me. Ha! That's what we got to do. That's being on your own side. So we turn away from the problem. We turn away from I don't have enough money. We turn away from I'm not enough. We turn away from I got an illness. And we turn towards the truth. God is all there is. We don't get caught up in appearances. There is no lack in the divine mind. There is no debt in God. There is no illness in God. There is no illness in God. There is no debt in God. I deny debt. I deny lack. I deny illness. There is no debt, lack, or illness in God. My body is the body of God. My body is streaming with divine light and energy. Every cell of my body is full of gratitude and love. Every organ, action, and function is in perfect alignment. I deny illness. I deny debt. There's no debt in the divine mind. All my obligations are cleared. Everything is squared. I owe nobody nothing. I don't owe anybody anything. Feel it. And then don't worry about how, because your mind goes to, well, who's going to pay my credit card bills? I don't know. Not my business. The how is not my business. I'm waiting for some unexpected good. I think you should wait around for some unexpected good too. How about some unexpected good news about your health? How about some unexpected good news about your wealth? How about some unexpected good news about exactly what you have been working on, praying for, wanting to happen? You got to remember what you are seeking is seeking you. You go, how does that work? How does that work? Here's how it works. I put up a video the other day. You should go back to my Instagram and Facebook. There's a video of a turtle. I was walking down the beach and this little baby turtle's like making his way on the sand out to the water. Now the water is coming towards the turtle, but the turtle's, the water's coming in and the turtle's going this way, but the turtle's getting tired. I could see him. He like lift his head up. And he's a little baby turtle. He's never been to the water before. He's wanting to get there. Go look at the video. It's really cute. And he keeps going and the tide is coming in. Each wave's getting a little closer, but he just sees it as being a far away. But each wave is getting a little closer until finally it met him and took him right under the water. And I saw that and I went, bam, what you are seeking is seeking you. That's our life right there. We're that little turtle. We're that little turtle. I'm looking, hey, bye. I'll call you, boo. I'll call you, bye. Don't you worry. The Belinda says, turtles are your spirit guides. Yeah, so that little turtle was my spirit guide then too, man. I could see him getting tired, but he couldn't see how the waves kept coming closer and closer and closer. What we're seeking is seeking us. It's happening. So we just got to be on our own side. We got to be on the side that the universe is on our side, that God is on our side, that love is on our side, that beauty is on our side, that joy is on our side, that vitality and health are on our side, that connection and creativity and excellence on our side. They're on our side. We got to be on our side. We got to open up. All right. I think this is it. It's happening for us. That's right. That's right, Candy. Happening for us. It's all happening for us. Why? Well, you'd be like, well, that bad thing that happened, that couldn't have been happening for me. Well, yes, it is. Yes, it is. Everything is, it's unfolding for us in the sense that we're either being taught a lesson, right? Like our higher selves, man, don't mess with your higher self. Your higher self, it's pushing us. Those things, the times that are challenging, the stuff that we don't like that's going on, that's our higher self pushing us into a situation where we get to grow. That's our higher. So, we know for sure it might not appear to be good, but it's going to be a lesson. And sometimes that lesson turns into a blessing. That lesson turns into a blessing. Yes, sir. That sometimes you don't realize that the thing that you thought was bad actually is good. How does that happen? I've told you the story of my car getting stolen down in Costa Rica, but before it got stolen, I took it to a mechanic to get fixed, and the mechanic didn't fix it right. And when I was driving home, the car overheated, and I called the mechanic back up and I said, I'm leaving the country, but I'll have to bring the car back to get fixed. He said, okay, when you get back to get it fixed. I parked the car outside my house. Someone stole the car. But because the mechanic hadn't fixed the car right about 30 miles down the road, the car overheated on the thieves. And some friends found the car. I was all out of the country and my car was returned to me. Whose stolen car gets returned to them? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So what I thought was a bad thing, that my car didn't get fixed, that seemed bad. Then my car got stolen, that seemed bad. But because the car didn't get fixed, the car overheated on the thieves and the car was returned. So what seemed bad was actually good. That's the way it works. What you think is bad is actually good. Don't get it twisted. So everything is unfolding for our highest good. Just know that we got to be on our own side. We got to be on our own side, because all of life is, but life, the universe, God, love, beauty, intelligence, they can't help us. Your ancestors can't help you if you're not willing to help yourself. And how do we help ourselves? Be on our own side. That's what I'm talking about. All right, everybody. I hope you're doing great. I'm so grateful that you came and joined me. I'm so grateful to be here in Los Angeles, California. And thank you, Belinda. It's so kind of you. I'm so glad you joined. I'm so glad you all joined. And I'll see you next Thursday. I'll be back in Guanacaste, Costa Rica, Playa Negra, the coastal location of choice. All right. Peace and riches, blessings. Thank you. Much love, Candy. Thank you to all of you. Thank you for joining Joy and Belinda and Candy and Brooke and Sherry and Candace and everybody. If I missed you, I didn't mean to miss you. Sending you much love. Have a beautiful day.